had the closest relationship with Sean. And in the past 4 years, we've all witnessed his unwavering trust and faith in Sean Taylor, and it's that connection that he's leaning on to get through.
I think the one thing that that I'm at peace with is I know that Sean wants us to play, and he'll be with me, for the rest of my career. And I know he's always going to be pestering me, wanting to go back in. So, and when he pesters me, he doesn't want to go back in and just play it safe. He wants to go back in and be right in the middle of the toughest action there is. So that's how we'll handle it. That's how I'll handle it.
It was like a son to you. Can you kind of talk about your feelings, what you loved and appreciated?
And I said this from the get-go. You all got a chance to see his competitive spirit and sometimes, misunderstood spirit. I always saw the big heart from the first time he came in here. I always saw his love for kids, his love for my own kids. I've got 3 kids that are very, very close to him. It's been devastating to them. My 2 sons treated him like 3 brothers. They were the 3 amigos. And, one of the things that they used to always rib and laugh with me about was Sean would say, you know what, I get the ass chewings during the day, you guys must get them at night. And it was, so they would always poke fun at me about the things that they got from a tough love standpoint for me. And there were a few of those tough love things with him, but there was more behind the scene things of just, sharing things about growing up, sharing things about life. And I think some of the tough times when I backed some of his goofy decisions and some of the things that we had to do behind the scenes from a tough love. But I do know this, there were a couple times when I drew lines in the sand that he appreciated that toughness and that discipline, and he needed that. And to his credit, he made some tremendous life changes, tremendous life maturations, and I feel real good. I can lay my head down and know that a couple of those things I asked him to do, he did it. And I didn't know whether I would share this with you or not, but one of the things that I do on the sideline with him is that sometimes you guys would see me getting in the middle of him on the sideline, and I'd be losing it, and I'd just be on him trying to to get a different focus back with him. And his sense of people, and he could see me losing it a little bit, pretty pissed, and he would look at me and smile and say, hey, Coach, that play's over, get on to the next one. And he would immediately put me right back into, I got a job to do too, I got to get right back out there and go. And we had a kind of a synergy back and forth, in those difficult times, but we built that trust and love for each other in the difficult times so that there was even stronger bond, when in some of the more or less stressful periods of time. So he's a special young man. That story I shared a while ago, and I'll put it in full context now. When I got the phone call after I fell asleep at the house that he'd passed and was grieving strongly, I felt a presence, and the presence I felt was, Coach, that play's over. Get on to the next. I'm watching you, and I got a job to do. Get on to the next. He's watching me.
And Gregg was so proud of the life changes that